So Aaron and Nicole are over there, and we started talking about Genesis chapter 6 and God preparing to flood the earth, right? Like why he flooded the earth and all of that stuff. And so we were looking at those scriptures, and we got to the end of it, and one of the students was like, man, that just seems really harsh, that, he's going to destroy everything. And I was like, yeah, it does, but why does he do it? And they're like, I don't know. Like, well, it's all right there. And they're looking at it. And so we spent the entire first half of our Bible study lesson on how to study the Bible. So they circled every emotion that God felt.
Yep.
Right. So when when it says that God was troubled, that he made man, that he regretted man's sin, that he was deeply grieved. So we circled all of those things. And then we went through and we underlined all of all right, so these are the emotions that God's feeling. Why is he feeling that way? Well, because man was wicked and corrupt, and all the creatures in the earth had become corrupt, and there was wickedness, and everybody did what was right in their own sight, and they were making evil decisions, and so they're underlining all of that stuff. And then I was like, all right, so now put boxes around where the consequences are for that. And so they did that. And then I had a little section where I had them write it down in sort of this blank spot in their workbooks. And as they were going through it, I was like, all right, so now that you've gotten all that done, like, how much more does this make sense? And I'm like, oh yeah, of course he would destroy the earth. Like it grieved God that, the situation that man had created. And the reason that God was grieved is because everybody was doing wicked things. They'd even corrupted all of the animals and all of this stuff. And now, obviously, this is the consequence. Now this all makes sense. And so the Bible study itself became, the first part at least, like a how to study the Bible class for them.